Hey, traders. Welcome to the weekly candle close stream. Sorry about being like later than normal time. I mean, my power was out, and heck, like before the even power even came back on, my like LTE internet, 3G, it all went out too. I was just like off the grid for about an hour or so, but made it back thankfully. And yeah, we got like 43 minutes until that weekly candle close, daily candle close, 4-hour candle close. Where yeah, I mean, like what happened? Literally nothing since we last spoke. I mean, okay, you went up, you went down, and then by the end of it, you were right exactly where you started. Okay, I mean, we're kind of exactly where we were yesterday when I was streaming, same price kind of. So who cares? It's just snooze fest. We came to crypto for volatility, but it seems like it's been tamed. Bitcoin's been tamed. Now other altcoins not so much, where you've got Link up 17.2%. It has achieved the target, the 1618 fib extension, the golden mean ratio. Okay, we'll look at it first, right after Bitcoin, where, you know, if you didn't see the stream yesterday, you can't, I mean, you have no idea maybe what's going on, but if you did watch the stream yesterday, you know exactly what's happening, right? The support of 91.70 or whatever, you're holding it again, you're still not below it. And normally when you stay above this for any sort of time, you have markups in price. And so we're waiting on that to occur. It just hasn't yet. Riveting, I know. Okay, so Link, much better chart, 10 times better. What did it do? I mean, it broke out. It came and back tested the old resistance supply line as support, demand line, and then manufactured some hidden bullish divergence that culminated into the attempted rally. The attempted rally, there it is, man. Golden mean ratio. You can't even really see it. It's like a bluish purple line. You're literally touching it right now. And how do we get that? You anchor with your Fibonacci from the high point of March 4th, 2020 to the low point, the crash low, March 13th. And that's how we get it. Overbought. Nearly 80. You know, above this, there's not much of anything, right? All you can do at this point is be like psychological resistance. $8, $9, $10. We've got that marked because that, once you break $5, you could eventually see $10. I mean, remember the argument yesterday was how long Link has been contained within this $1.50 to $5 area. It's about, you know, I think I was saying 18 months. It was only a year. Like for a year you were doing that. You're range bound, stuck. But you did break out. And now my trading view is freezing. Nothing to see here except 17.45% gain on the day. Fantastic. Let's go Link. Awesome. Christopher, thanks for that 99-cent super chat. You snuck in. If you're talking about like the next Fibonacci extension, it's 1084. The 2618 makes sense, right? Okay. Tezos up 4.5%. BNB's up. That one was doing things. It hasn't really done anything. Well, I mean, it was breaking out after the stream yesterday evening. So I think you're still broken out right now. Very big deal. This was like a major ascending triangle on BNB. Thing is, though, you know, though it is trying to break out, right, and could go much higher, you got to understand at the same time of maybe a breakout on BNB, it doesn't necessarily mean it's a value buy. It's an area of low risk, high reward opportunity, right?
Not great, not terrible.
Made $45 США, hard driving Uber this weekend, gotta say thanks to you for keeping the stream and education going. Does UPS still look good to short?
Hold on, comrade. Would you say, Hendrik? Thanks for the 3.6 Roken. Does UPS still look good for a short? We can look at it. We'll look at it after this. But you just got to say, like, right, why is it not a great area for a long entry for value? Because you've achieved your second profit-taking level of a bullish harmonic, a cipher, right? That is the top. That's the top. This number, that's C right here. A and C, Casey Stubbs targets. And so, like, yeah, maybe you've broken out, but you haven't really shown much confirmation of that breakout. I mean, it's like you're out and there's price action above it. You're still above it, but just barely, man. Could be an up thrust resell off, right? This was the literal scenario I brought up yesterday when we had not tested this, and it was like, okay, you could very well run up and test it, but by the time you get there, you're probably going to be overbought, and you're probably going to be showing bearish divergence, which means it might very well come back to 1750 to test it as support, and it could hold it and then run again, or test it and then break it to the downside, and then eventually find its way at 1536. I think a lot of that has to do with what Bitcoin's going to do. But here we are, just 24 hours later, chat. The scenario pretty much playing out right now. You're showing some exhaustion on this attempted rally at a very critical sell wall. But really, I mean, the price action hasn't played out yet. The selling, the impending price action continuation to the downside has not occurred yet. It's just sitting here. There it is.
Is that a joint?
Is that a right shoulder of an inverse H and S currently being formed on Rolls-Royce, RR? 4 hours on London Stock Exchange?
I don't know. We'll look at it. Curious Coin. Thanks for 420. Appreciate the support. All right. So that's 4 hour. That's like it's an interesting story, right? What's going on? It's like with this going on here, it's very nebulous. If you'll break this convincingly and run up to $20, I mean, it's kind of tough. You might have to pull back first. So we go to the weekly, which I think is really important here. And, I know we got the sell wall here at 1820, but you got to understand why was I saying we might test 1750, 1749? Because if you look left, that is the peak. I mean, that is June 4th of 2018, a high. All right, we're breaking it. And if BNB closes this weekly candle above 1750, it'll be the first time closing above this area since you were on your way down February 24th, the week of that. So big deal. And so you think, hey, all right, if you break it, you break this critical area, maybe next week you sell off and test it before running again, or not, because Bitcoin sucks, right? If Bitcoin dumps, none of this stuff matters. It's all bullcrap, right? I mean, that's really it. It's all bullcrap if Bitcoin majorly dumps to the downside. But this has a real good chance. A lot of these altcoins have real good chances of, the way things have been going. They've been looking good. They've been setting up on like the weekly, monthly timescales for higher prices. Right? All that just won't matter. It kind of sucks, right? It's like this the picture's being painted on many altcoins across the market for markups and price. Few of them have already done it. So you just got to wonder, okay, Bitcoin, do something, man. All right? What's up, Christopher? Thanks for the $1.99 super chat. Okay. Let's look at futures real quick. Top left, S&P mini futures. Bottom left, Dow Jones futures. They gapped up, so you think that soon in time we'll fill this gap for sure. I mean, like, look, dude, it's like nothing. So 3181, oh yeah, man, you could see that in the coming hours, right, before the market even opens tomorrow, right? But a good kickoff. It was up almost, I think it was up 0.7%. NASDAQ doing the same thing. Crude, top right of your screen, down 0.76%, meh. And then Bitcoin futures up 0.38%. sitting right at 93.10, just a few dollars above spot price. There is a gap, man, right? Where you were, 92.81, gap up. So you think that gap could fill for sure, 92.74. It's not much of any kind of gap, I guess, but whatever. I think like we had to move up like an hour before futures opened, and that prevented some sort of gap from occurring. Scuba Steve, man, oh my god, I'm in the chat. Bruh. Dang, dude.
Hi Mitch, I read RVs are selling well recently. Could we look at SUI and ELS? Thanks.
Sure, Scuba Steve, man. Thanks for the 50 bomb. Holy crap, man. Yeah. Very good. Dang. That is spectacular, dude. Y'all are just amazing. Alright, first one. Okay. Ups. Oh yeah, ups, man. Well, my power went out, I told you, so a lot of the work I had just didn't save at all. Of course. Let's see. Let me do something real quick. Okay, yeah, this cleaned up. Supply line. I mean, it hit the 886, right? It's already hit the 886. Almost hit that supply line perfectly. Just didn't yet. Alright, it was the bat, right? The bearish bat, the idea. Weekly, it sucks because you're not overbought or anything, but right here. Just redoing this. $886. Perfect. I mean, you'd think so. It's not like, do I think? It's like, well, I mean, this is a deep retrace. And you're in a downtrend. So I don't know if it's actually going to happen, but you'd think this is where reversals do happen. Higher probability of a reversal to the downside. It's been such a nice move up. And so you know how we do it. If there's like, I mean, really the KC Stubbs target is $88 and $81.85. Wow, a perfect 200% retrace. That was like perfect. Wow. So yeah, I guess. Yeah, gap fill would be definitely the first target. You know, I'm not saying profit taking, but I'd say it'd be the first thing to happen, where you'd see 110.93, $111. And maybe it does run up one more time if the, you know, macro goes nuts. You know, dude, like money printer go burr. The S&P 500 might make any short get wrecked. Unlimited quantitative easing. What happened on the S&P on Friday? You had a bullish engulfing candle painted on the daily, and it was the highest close we had seen since June 10th. And there's a gap right above you to fill, and then there's 33, 33, 33. Above that is also a gap. So all you'd been doing the past few weeks is been showing accumulation after a sell-off with technically a sell wall at 31.50. Let's go to it real quick. And that's just me saying, how do like shorts in the situation get wrecked? I mean, it's just burr. B-R-R-R. R-R-R. That's how. Right here is why, Larry. You can follow the price action here. Yep. I mean, 31.89, and then after that, it's like 32, and then 33. Reason why is there's just not much really major resistance until up here. You see it? Accumulation. Yep. Okay, so Rolls-Royce. Thought BMW owned Rolls-Royce. It was just their luxury line. That's weird. How does that work? Anyone know? It's RR period. Even weirder. Nice engulfing candle. Oh, interesting. Very interesting here, man. A low, the lowest low, now a higher low. I mean, can't really, I don't know if there's any kind of inverse head and shoulders, but it might be just the psychology of it. Sharkish behavior, maybe. That might be a little higher than the 1618, but it's near the 886. So, just screwing around, eyeballing it for a sec. Wow, that actually is okay. That's actually valid. That's near the 1618, 886.
Great month for Link. What are your thoughts about Coinbase potentially entering the stock exchange? Thanks for sharing your knowledge and opinions with us.
Hey Calvin, thanks for the $10 super chat. Yeah, great month for Link indeed. What are my thoughts? I think they'll do quite well based on how high their fees are for everyone, de-incentivizing everyone from wanting to trade crypto on their stupid platform. Does that help? I don't know. You think about it, if it's IPOing. I don't know. It's a step in the right direction for crypto, I guess. Right? I mean, all these are like walls that are being torn down. It might help further legitimize crypto in some form, maybe just the trading aspect of it. But that's something. That's better than nothing, man. So I don't know. I mean, that could be good for crypto, right? Couldn't it be? How is it really bad for crypto? Might be bad for Coinbase users because, right, without organic growth of their user base, the only way they're gonna make money is by upping the fees on you and me, right? That's their growth. So maybe more, crypto starts booming after that, and that's how they're gonna make more money. More people entering the market.
Would love to know your thoughts on Nano's weekly/daily/4 hours. KuCoin has most data. Thanks for everything you do.
Yep. This show will look at Nano. Thank you, dude, for the 10. I think we could look through that. But here you go, dudes. This is pretty wild, isn't it? Pretty freaking wild. A low from April 3rd of this year. You sprung, now you're back testing it at an 88% retrace and 113% retrace from B to C. Some pretty decent divergence is going on, at least on the 4 hour. You can see it, right? I mean, it's like you keep making these slightly lower lows and you're making higher levels of relative strength each time. Pretty interesting here, man. Nice chart on Rolls-Royce. This is a textbook bullish shark. Now, this makes the most sense of an entry area just based on the historical context, right? Without just looking at a shark in the harmonic book and being like, this is it, dude. This would make the most sense. This one wouldn't make probably as much sense. The other PCZ, which is the 113% retrace. Like this one, I don't even get it here. This, like, the way it is now is perfect. It's like, wow, the puzzle pieces put together. But in this situation down here at 216, how does that work? Like, it's breaking critical supports. It'd be making multi-year lows down there. Just not as incentivizing, not as hot. This here, though, 249, that's perfect, dude. It doesn't get any better than that, at least in terms of Fibonacci confluence and supports looking left, okay? So if this was it, all right, let's just say Bogdanov called us and he's like, hey, yep, this is the bottom. We have decided to enter. All good. Then we would target, first target, easy, 50% retrace. That is where this could reverse majorly the downside again. Because it could be a bearish 5-0. But if it keeps going, you know. You could say it's 618 because it's so close to A. It really is where A is. At least on the high, where traders settled up actually. And then a third target could be, you know, maybe the 886 or 100% retrace. Let's see, that's Rolls-Royce. That's pretty cool, man. That's pretty nice. Very happy to see this one. Closed Friday up 4%. Okay, next one. SUI, streaming under the influence, is that what it is? No, Sun International. Sun Communities Incorporated. No. Oh, that's SUI, my bad. Yeah, there we go. I don't know, man. Probably a channel or something. Maybe a wedge. Just not sure. You know, nothing sticks out. It's not like Rolls-Royce. That's for sure, just immediately. Think about it. I was using that right there. A way to look at it, maybe just a rising wedge or something. Pattern. You know, I think if you tried to anchor with a trend line, you've broken out. It's done. But this might make more sense. Maybe. No edge oscillators don't really look like very good. I don't know, you're building negative momentum again. You're showing nothing on the RSI that sticks out. 45, you're just neutral, going on bearish. You've already made a 61.8% retrace from your high to low. Look, high to low, 618, right? 3 times, 1, 2, 3 times. So you're failing, and that's where the 200-day moving average is too. It's just not. I don't care if it reverses. It's just not implying a reason. We don't have much of an edge here on SUI. I don't think. I mean, maybe if anything, it might be to the downside. Where you come down to 125. Very little support here if you do start reversing the downside, but money printer go burr. You're just looking at real estate. I mean, you're literally looking at the exact same chart here, right? This is ELS, equity, lifestyle, properties. I don't know. Almost looks identical. Look at this wick here. It's the same way we had it. So, you know, bearish engulfing candle on Friday. A lot of white space. Not getting much of anything. Like, this is just not one, right? This is just not one that's that great. These two are almost identical. We'd come down to test 58, 51 before doing anything else. Look at the nice divergence on the daily. It was like, look at this. High, slightly higher high, much lower levels of that momentum. And you might be reversing. Look, you made, look, the sell-off rallied lower high in the previous high. It's almost like if you get the 4 hour, you might have a head and shoulders or something, right? It's not really that. Oh, it's like a broadening top almost. Look at this gap fill down here at 56.71. Yep, bearish and golden candle on the 4 hour. So, yeah, I don't know. Not really. Either of those aren't really that good. I mean, right? We know what we're looking for. We're looking for Rolls-Royce type stuff, right? We're looking for COF, looking for ascending triangles, looking for falling wedges, looking for Gartleys. Thanks again, Scuba Steve, man. Really appreciate it. Sorry, I wish I had better news about those. Okay. If you don't know, we have launched merchandise. God, see, what am I supposed to do? Like, if Wayne Bathen's watching, I couldn't implement anything. I didn't have power for like 4+ hours this afternoon. And so, like, you know, everything is done. It's like, well, I need to go live. I'd like to be live maybe for the weekly candle close at this point. Scrap it up. So we'll get more of that merch once many things stop preventing me from doing it. Nano. Jeez, terrible. Yeah, it was like the downsloping support or something, right? Remember this? I don't know. Let me get all of it. Yeah, that's beautiful downsloping support right there. It's almost like a broadening top. See right there. There's a major resistance. Look at the price action here. Look at this. Yeah, that's it, man. 1235 sats, like big time resistance. You break that. I mean, you see what's happened prematurely, where it's like, oh, pog. Nope, sell off. Oh my god, maybe this time. Nope. Reversal, but look at the higher low than your previous lows. That's good. So if you break 1235, real good chance you could see 1481. And then above that's moon, right? That would be like one of the, right? If you break these levels, it's almost kind of be like V-chain, Cardano. It's just how it goes. I mean, you go straight down like this. You don't give yourself any favors when the reversal actually happens. You know, big, yeah, lots and lots of outer space. If you can ever break 1481, 1235, then 1481. So it's almost like a little bit like right-angled ascending, right-angled and descending broadening formation behavior, where you've got like a horizontal sell wall and down-sloping support. So good luck. That's it. It's all about the ifs, right? If it can break this, it can go to this. If it breaks this, it could go to this. Hasn't done that yet, though, so. If this all fails, then you could, your first target, the downside, is probably going to be this low from July 2019, which we've already tested and held as support. That would be first target, 921, the downside, if Bitcoin starts crashing or something. Okay. So how y'all doing? Haven't been able to really look at chat. We've just been going. Yeah, Bitcoin daily. Nah, nothing to look at. It's just God. Right? Indecision candle after indecision candle after indecision candle, over and over and over again. I feel like I'm going crazy waiting on Bitcoin to be volatile again. I mean, like, if it dumps down, so that sucks, but like, my God, where's the impulse candle? Where's the $1,000 impulse candle? Where we're down 10% on the day, or we're up 10% on the day. And where did that go? It has left Bitcoin. But just going back to the Coinbase chart where we have that creek or whatever, I mean, you're back outside of the creek. Technically, hidden divergence. I mean, you're showing positive momentum for the first time in like 72 hours now, as of this candle. Yeah, 72 hours. Here you go. Finally showing on the 4 hour. Now it is time. It is time, Bitcoin. You've done exactly everything you're supposed to do, right? You've sprung. You've back tested the spring. You were showing hidden bullish divergence at that spring back test. And now you even showed a bullish pin bar on the last 4 hour candle, holding on to that support again, even after making what would be the quietest, most subtle consecutive higher low again from your previous low, right? Making higher lows since June 27 was created, since July 2nd, right? It's been nothing but higher lows for this month. We're 12 days in. So it is time. Just pathetic. Get above the 200 moving average. Stop regarding it as resistance like a loser. There's just, what else is there to do? But like the traders in South Korea to just sit down on their freaking desks, in their chairs and hit buy. That's where we are right now. Sit down your Herman Miller. I'll have a bullish pin bar. Positive momos here. You're perfect on the RSI. 54. It's time. I just don't know what else. Like, you know what I'm saying, chat? Like, what else has to happen here? For history to repeat itself, the same history we've been, the same thing that's been happening over and over and over since January of this year. The same thing, man, that's been going on ever since then. When you can fall below that support, that red line, but by God, when you break back above it and you hold it as support, it's almost like every single freaking time you have pretty decent markups. That decent markup has not occurred yet. We got sound check. We good? Because my power went out like 20 times. I mean, I'm talking like on, off, on, off. I'm like, man, how does... I'm glad I have surge protectors, but do they even matter at this point? With power going out 20 times? I'm not complaining. I mean, Elliot, but at this point, dude, it's like... I'm inquiring, right? My statements are inquisitive, and they're directed at Bitcoin. It's not the same thing as complaining. I'm asking, what else has to happen, Larry? Dude, I mean, like, whatever. Yeah, altcoins have been great, right? They've been awesome. They really have. Good God, Link is now 18.45% up. I think it's exceeding the 1618 fib extension right now. I mean, you realize like above 727 or whatever it was, 721, there's nothing. I mean, $10 psychological resistance. Even though each rounded number is going to maybe play a role as a reversal, like $8, $9, and of course, $10 is the big one though, man. Dang, dude, Sam T, let's go hype in the chat. Wow. Just one up Scuba Steve.
4 hour hidden bullish divergence played out like the jaw on Link. Cheers.
Indeed it did. I mean, but it wasn't just that. It was like, remember, we didn't have anything. We would have no idea if we didn't plot that linear scale upsloping channel, right? Because it was showing the hidden bullish divergence at that old supply line. That's what made it so nice. And it was just the way everything was set. It's like you see it so many times. And I'm telling you, right? Link did what Bitcoin should be doing now. Okay, we're going back to it. Look at it. Yeah, we're exceeding the golden mean ratio now. But look, you sell off a little bit. Okay, you mature. Look how long it took for you to finally go positive. But like right before or right at when we were starting to lose it all, the negative moment, and about to go neutral and go positive, look at the price action that happened. It was almost like it timed it. It was like tick tock, almost neutral and go. Right? So that's where we are on Bitcoin now. So that's me inquiring what the F has to happen now. Because you're doing the same, you got the same variables going on the big boy here that you had on Link. Again, 72 hours, finally showing positive Momo again. Thank you, Sam T, for the friggin' 7777 session top Jesus.
Do you think VeChain has a chance on the inverse head and shoulders on the 4 hour?
Inverse head and shoulders? That sounds really weird based on the fact that things up like 1500%. Probably not a very large pattern, if at all. We can go to it though if you want, man, of course.
VeChain doing things.
Down 2.3% on the day. You know, had a little supply line and broke it, whatever. Hidden divergence. This one's different, where it's like it never was able to lift off. That positive Momo never showed up. That was maybe Bitcoin selling off some. So yeah, you'd think that might happen on the weekend. It just turns into something else. You know, is it channel? All it did was run up and really back test 1.8 cents. Inverse head and shoulders? Are you talking about here, here? I don't know, man. I don't know if that's valid. Let's go to the 60-minute for fun, just for fun. I just don't know, man. Right? It's not that clear. It kind of looks a little bit like Engine, which is another situation that is kind of like stupid right now. I don't even know what Engine's doing. So like, yeah, I guess it's lining up. Yep, look at where traders settled up July 9th. That is exactly what VeChain tested today. Like perfectly and no lower. Didn't test the wick bottom, tested the settle up point. So, but like, here's the thing, right? If that's the case, then the neckline would be drawn like this. What happens if you break the neckline? It doesn't matter because there's so much historical resistance looking left. Well, not so much, but there is. So it's like, does it even matter if it breaks out of the downsloping? This is what he's talking about, I think. Right, the collar was created. And the second collar, I guess, right here. Okay, if it gets broken here, does it matter? Not really, because if you could run up a little bit more, hit these areas again, and fail and dump the downside. And it's a 60-minute too. 4 hour, it's a lot less clear. I don't know, man. This is not one where I'm right. Look how steep it is. You know, you want an inverse head and shoulders to look like a neckline to look like that. But really, you want it to be horizontal. Those are the best. But yeah, they're slightly downsloping. That's okay too. But that's really downsloping, man. You're reaching here. It might be better of an argument or something if there wasn't this looking left. Right? This is where there are peaks here. 2 different peaks. But yeah, I mean, to me, it seems like the chop could continue, right? While the positive Momo continues to wane, where you get closer and closer to neutral before you start pivoting and rallying, attempting a rally or something like that. So, I don't know, man. It's not great. There's just not much of an edge on an asset like this. There's no value here, really. It's just not. It's like straight line up. Sam T, thanks again, dude. That's 81.97 on the day. Cheers, dude. Thanks for the 630 plus people tuned in. Oh wow, 54 more likes until 200. Dang, dude. That's pretty sweet. Okay, so let's I need to add this to my watch list. The new maker. All right, remember I'm not looking at the Bitfinex one anymore. It's just so illiquid. It's stupid. Adding this one, getting rid of the other one. Did I do that? Huh? Hold on. There we go. So Maker's down 2.6%. It sucks, I know. That's okay. Let's go for it. That happens, Larry. What, you don't just literally go straight up to 1 billion after the PCZ is acquired or achieved, and the argument made it come down to test 445 before inversing or reversing anyway. So with this one, this is it, dude. Right? It was like a downsloping resistance, kind of a potential double bottom, first bottom, confirmation, second bottom. You ran up, but then you created a complex pattern. Complex patterns higher low at 786 was achieved, and it ran up. But what happened? Bitcoin sold off some. So Maker sold off some too. Really not crazy. Targets on this, if it's actually to play out and not fail, 490 and 500. Up, down, up, down, up, down till you get there. And then above that, though, it could very well go much higher, just based on, you know, a previous high to low. It's not the largest pattern, right? You could see at 511, 530, 558. I mean, I definitely think 558. If you break 500, 558 seems very likely. There's just nothing here. It's just straight down, straight up. So we had a supply line broken, confirmed bottom. After, and this was like, there's no data here, but like, this is making a higher low than your previous low. You just can't see it here. That's why I liked the other one, but it's terrible candles. So yeah, that's it, man. Maker, it's fine right now. The link is up 20%. Let's go back to it. Dude, holy crap.
Bruh.
We are at all-time highs as I speak to you right now on link. There's nothing here. There's no resistance. This is why you spend 1 year testing $5 4 to 5 different times, and then you break it on extremely high volume. Extremely high volume. Some of the highest volume you've ever seen. You could see $10. In time. It's a long way away. I know it sounds crazy. It probably is. But I'm just talking about the psychological aspects of blue sky breakouts, man. Congrats, Colby, man. And to everyone. I mean, because this wasn't some, I mean, right? Okay, we got a sell wall here. All right, higher lows accumulation. Come on, dude.
Is that a joint?
Thoughts on Sergo PLC, STRO, LSE? I see an ascending wedge on 4 hours / daily with bearish divergence, though not yet matured, I think. Could we get a t-shirt with the BTC harmonic patterns that have been painted for the last few months with house harmonic writ on?
That'd be cool. Yeah, man. The Sylvia Michelangelo. We could get that on there. That'd be awesome. I don't know if Wayne's watching. Wayne Batson's watching. I don't know how you could make that. I don't know, man. We could try to infuse what he did. Make it more artistic or something. I don't know. There was a recommendation someone made about making a shirt with all the different harmonics on it on the back. But you think about maybe the front, because you could be like, you're at your computer and you're like, what harmonic was that again? Hold on. Oh, okay. It's the cipher, because it's right on your shirt. Just kidding, but having it on the back would be cool. Having like House Harmonic logo or something right here, and then having that on the back would be cool. But there's also the option on Teespring where we can actually do posters, like canvases, and we can have this stuff on there and you can actually hang on your wall. And have it up. That'd be pretty cool. A lot of, you're kind of limited. Okay. Jesus Shams. The weekly candle has closed. A new candle has been born.
Hype in the chat!
Alright, so you're above the 1618. At any time, though it could keep running parabolic, right? At any time now. Do not be weirded out if a major reversal happens, right? A close. See, when the assets do this, the people that are pushing this up, a lot of times like trading floors, trading desks.
Jesus Chimes candle close.
That's right, Elliot. Thank you for the 3s, man. trading desks, trading floors, they hit the close and reverse button, right? Where they're all together here, moving that price up. Then they all switch, pushing a button, and they go from their long position to closing it to going short. You see huge red candles to the downside. Do y'all remember the close and reverse candle June 26, 2019 on Bitcoin? And when we were watching it, we streamed it live, and we're talking about the close and reverse. We never saw those prices again, man. Okay, so 731, this is great. Now let's add an alert for the memes at this point, dude. You think you'll see 750 psychological resistance of some sort? Minor. 3 lines, man. Oh my god, let's go! Holy crap. Let's go, chat.
Made a killing on Link today. Only far I share some of my gains. Keep up the good work, Mitch.
Come on, England. Thank you, 3 lines, dude. Very grateful, dude. For the support y'all show to the stream and the dream, man. Freaking love y'all. Alright, so with the new day being here, let's just go to Bitcoin for a second. We've got to, look, again, if we start going a little bit, going higher on Link, we're gonna hear the beep on stream, alright? So, and then we'll come right back to it. Just wanna look. It's great, man, that you closed with a bullish pin bar at 91.70 above it, and this is it, man. Remember, there's nothing more that needs to be done. Like, it's in the market maker's hands now. The consecutive higher lows, the consecutive back tests of the critical equilibrium level of the trading range. This is it, dude. This is it. This is like where it should. I think if the TA is actually to be respected here, this is when it should rally to the upside. Okay, these local lows here are the same. I mean, slightly lower, but exactly the same on the wicks. And these local lows here are higher than the previous local low, than the previous local low before it. And again, the hidden divergence. Now positive Momo, it's time, but whatever, man. Tell your wife I say thank you, Mark, a lot. Appreciate it. Yeah, keto does that, man. Anti-aging properties. We evolved to fast, not to eat 3 to 5 different times a day.
Keep up the good streaming, brother. Can you take a look at $TGTX chart PLS?
Target X. TG Therapeutics, man.
Is that a joint?
Tilray, yeah.
Can we look at TLRY?
Yes, CB, thank you for 420, man, for sure. Ooh. Oh god, one of these again, dude. It's like the notorious therapeutic company that just has this history of being terrible. Well, of course, yeah, it's been on a great run now, but look, I'm talking history. Let's go to the weekly. Isn't it like... At one point, dude, literally at one point in 1996, 1997, and 2000, you saw $140,000 per share on TG Therapeutics. And ever since then, man, and the story is the same thing. I don't know, man. You started turning things around if you get the microscope out. Maybe. Yep, look, the low, October 2012, 2013, 2017. About the same low here, 2018. Yep, and now, let's see. Yeah, you broke a pretty critical resistance. You did do that. So you were range bound for 8 years. And you've now broken out. This is the weekly. This isn't a joke. Weekly, is on the RSI. It's kind of about to be overbought and could in time show divergence. But this is interesting because, look, it's a range, but very subtly and quietly, the composite man, it seems like, was giving high or low indication, right? You felt a little price action below, you ran up, and then you back tested that, and then you back tested it kind of again, that upsloping support. What's up, Jesse Black? Thanks for the sub, dude. Glad to see it. So I mean, in the end, it could have just been declared that there was price contraction of some sort, and yep, look at that. And then you broke it finally. But I know overhead resistance is very important. So a way to be very conservative here, since the data looking left is terrible. Okay. I think a very conservative look would be just from the size of the range from the breakout. You'll probably back test this at some point. Really, if it's real, a real breakout, you'll probably test $20. But if you do sustain prices above this and you do continue a markup, just 100% measure move of this structure, the 8-year large structure, I mean, it's like 38.25. Am I wrong now? Get it? That's it, dude. Okay. Tilray. Link's not running right now. Well, you know, as much as, well, dude, we talked about, we've been looking at it. Oh wow, Tilray is painting a head and shoulders, creating a neckline here. Really nice hidden bullish divergence. Talked about though, you know, look, this is Tilray. Kind of hard to chart it, I guess, right? I mean, this is all you can do. You see the demand line here. You broke to the upside. Ooh, this is technically, what is this? I mean, how can it be? It's not a continuation. So you think that there'd be value down at 450 for a beautiful cipher pattern? But until then, yeah, I guess you're just holding support from May of 2020. But look, left shoulder, head, right shoulder. This thing could run up to like 983. Because there's just not much resistance. Look, I know this is like all-time lows down here, right? Yeah, all-time lows. So if this thing really runs, you know, you might test this for a while, but eventually you could see 975. It's all like, look, yeah, the daily is kind of implying here, right? You finally, look, you haven't seen positive momentum on Tilray since June 8th. And you're about to go positive again. So the price action, you could see higher prices. But it's not anything to be like, nothing spectacular that I see. Because you broke out of a structure. I don't know you'd call it a wedge. It was just a demand line, you know. But look, a low, a higher low, and like a 99% retrace, slightly higher low here. Gap fill on Tilray at 967 makes all the sense in the world for this to maybe run up and test that. Nice candle. Yeah, plenty of room to run. Look at that. XAB, that's a bullish bat right there. Ooh, super sneaky, not visible really on the daily. 886. I mean, it's deeper, but like 886 right here. So you got a bat there, I guess, and you've reversed around that zone. So the target probably at 960 or something. Okay. Sweet. So there's Bitcoin still below the 200 moving average. Tezos is up 1.55% on the new day. Where did it go to it? Yeah, well, we had a breakout already. You had a breakout and a back test, and you're at the high from June 24th right now. If you break that for real, I think you're probably going to $3. Right? Isn't that the major resistance? Like if you do break this for real, you could see $3.33. But that just, you couldn't sustain prices above it. We're talking about. Then you broke out of the beautiful, beautiful uptrend, corrected for a while, for a month or 5 weeks, before finding support at 230. Made a low, a higher, or a lower low, definite divergence on the 4 hour at least. Reversed, hit the supply line of the descending broadening wedge, sold off, ended up making a higher low, and then broke out. And here we are, 285. Meh. Excuse me. Hope you're having a good Sunday. We've been live now for officially over 1 hour. Look only as one go. I think there was... Wait, the S&P I think had a golden cross or something. Didn't it? Yeah, Sam T. XLM. Very good on the way. We got to go to that. Dude, XLM did some serious stuff, man. We had a break, hook, and go confirmation on the daily. Beautiful. There's Tezos. I'll add an alert or something. You hear the beep. It's running real time. And on that higher low, before it reversed, hidden bullish divergence. Let's go to XLM. Because it's doing major things. Here, give me a sec. Daily, log scale. Look at this, man. This is insane. You know, September 2019, this pattern started developing. Right angled in descending broadening formation.
Can you look at KNC/USDT on Coinbase? Thanks, smiley face.
Sure, Josh. Thank you, man, for the threes. So, right, sell wall, like a major sell wall, like Bitcoin. What is Bitcoin's major sell wall? It's like 10,500, 10,420, whatever. If this was Bitcoin, you'd be above 10,550. It's not though. It's XLM. So we had that breakout. We had the back test, and then we had the engulfing candle, which is the go. Break, hook, and go confirmation. Dude, James, man, let's go have in the chat. Holy crap.
What up? Been MIA. 0.250000000 ETH.
James Mayer, thank you so much for the $60.52 worth of Ethereum, man. Crypto contribution. Add to my Ethereum bags, man, because the monthly looks great. It literally does, man. It does on a few other, I mean, it looks like good on other assets, you know? Like, it just, I hate how much that it can look promising. We can have our position trades set up and all that. But they're just not, they're going to flounder if Bitcoin doesn't go on a multi-month, multi-year uptrend. So that's like always the, you can't get cocky. You can't feel great about Ethereum because you're always wondering, what will Bitcoin do, man? Okay, like, so James Mayer, hope you see a break, hook, and go confirmation and the breakout occurring only after a partial decline occurred. It's textbook, and we were walking through this together. Anytime we look at our XLM patrons chat, right? You're walking through the partial decline. If you test the sell wall again, there's a 70% chance of breakout. You know that. Break, hook, and go. So it would be kind of, I mean, like, I think the reason why maybe it's not mooned yet, you should wait on Bitcoin to not be a scrub. I don't know why, if you can sustain prices above this for long enough, why you wouldn't see 13.2 to 13.5 cents. It's the next resistance, man. I mean, the next major peak. But yeah, you're probably just crapping around. There's probably a little bit of supply at this February 24th, 2019 high, 9.7 cents. I mean, that's not much of a major resistance. It's up here, man. So XLM doing extremely good things on a significant time scale, on a pattern that is 10 months large. That's a huge pattern. It's not a joke. Okay, K and C. To USDT. Yeah, we'll look at it. Loop ring. Oh my god, I can't believe someone just said that. I haven't heard the word loop ring in so long. Probably because it's an S coin. Oh, look at the daily, man. Not enough data. We've been looking at other charts of it. You had a huge markup in price, and now you just got a base of buying. I mean, it's almost just like neutral. It's like minor price contraction. Maybe more distribution going on than accumulation. Or what can you do? You can't include this at this point. The consolidation's been going on too long, right? You can't. It's like, it broke out. Well, let's adjust. It broke out. I mean, come on, dude. You just can't use the top. So yeah, this probably makes more sense here. You get 3 touches this way too. Nearing the apex of the structure you developed. And that's been going on for, I don't know, a week. 1 week large price contraction. Could go up, could go down. You can measure both ways. So not the greatest trade. You just could flip a coin, and this is how you can get those targets for that coin flip. There you go, dude. One way or another. Once the breakout occurs, $1.34 or $1.88.5. Kind of about it, man. What else can we even really do here? Oh my god, Dogecoin. Impal, man. Yeah, dude, Dogecoin. I'm gonna be touching that crap. TikTok scrubs, man. The TikTok peasants. B1, is it, man? A big move's coming? I think people have been talking about a big move coming for 9+ weeks now. Maybe going on 10. Stupid. So, Mr. Loaded. Alright, so let's take a look at some other altcoins that we haven't looked at today. Start with Ethereum. People be like, oh, it's a head and shoulders, man. I don't know. I remember when we've been in uptrends, established uptrends, like you're getting a head and shoulders, and then it just keeps going. It's like, what about a head and shoulders now, man? 3 lines, man. Oh my god.
Over 2 years ago I started watching Mitch, didn't really have a clue what I was doing with TA. I was selling cars for a living. Today, thanks to Mitch, lots of learning, listening, I am now a full-time trader. Thanks again, Mitch. Come on, England.
Damn, dude, 3 lines, man. Thanks for the freaking $100 on the day. You are now the session top Jesus, man, and you are now a full-time trader. Don't thank me. Thank yourself. Because you invested in yourself. I am just a mere tool, right? To maybe help with you enhancing your TA swing trading skills or whatever. So you should be thanking yourself, dude, more than me. So much appreciated. Big ups to the 3 lines. Come on, England. And yes, you have been watching 2 years. So I'm adjusting my ticker. So range bound, unable to break the major supply line that stems all the way back to June 26, 2019 on Ethereum. It's nuts, dude. It's like, I can't even believe it. We're still struggling. But maybe the good news is, for how long we've been at it without majorly getting, I mean, yeah, we've had some sell-offs here, but they're much higher lows than the previous lows before it and before it. So the uptrend is currently bullish still. So maybe what's going on at that major supply line from 2019, where Ethereum market participants are just still absorbing the remaining supply. It's possible, man. What are you talking about? You got to go to, let me see. I think I have a better look on the more significant time scales on Coinbase. Sorry, let's see. I think, oh, that's log scale. Got it. Yeah. This is what I'm saying, man. June 26, right? Bitcoin was nearly 14,000, golden retrace. Then February 2020, second anchor point. And then you've got, look, man, June 3rd, June 11th, June 22nd, now July 9th. Right, you've been rejected. You're holding on though, right? You're holding support. Look left, man. You're holding these areas for now. I mean, we didn't spend too much time at these areas last time. Certainly not the first time, of course, but you know, that's like, it's all Bitcoin, but it's a very interesting look here, right? Where you're technically, I guess, out of it. I just think it's so close right now that you can't even say there's a breakout. Let me adjust. Perfect. Right there. Right there. You're just like, it's not a breakout. It's like you're just right freaking at it. It's like if you don't zoom out, you have no idea how important this area is. Wow. So good luck to you at your supply line right now, man. But wait, there's more. You go to the monthly, and it still looks promising, right? The monthly, currently trying to engulf, trying to get some follow-through price action off the bullish harami from the month of April, right? Where you think at least, I mean, this is what we did. We actually did test that June 1st high as a resistance, you know, but now like we sold off and now we're trying to go again. Look, you know, Ethereum on the monthly showing on this chart, at least this is like, I think this has all the data. Maybe for the first time in history this month, Ethereum is showing positive momentum. You know what happens, right? You could get follow through price action and see even higher levels of positive momentum build on much higher prices. Well, based on the fact that market participants, the month of January 2019, the month of March 1st in that area, they're confirming a double bottom, a second bottom. It's a confirmation low here. These lows are much higher than the low from December 2016. So you think that's, I mean, the next move, we could eventually see 363, but it's going to require Bitcoin to play ball. It's going to have to go on a multi-month, multi-year uptrend for Ethereum to actually play out. And if you ever broke that 363, 100% measured moves at $644. It sounds crazy. It's just like, it's not crazy, because it's like, this is the same way we apply technical analysis to any time frame, any chart, any market. So whatever. XLM had the biggest weekly volume maybe in a long time. I could see that. And guess what? You hear what you're saying, Sam T. One of the largest levels of volume XLM has seen in maybe a year or more on a confirmed breakout of a pattern that is 10 months large. Those are key signature indicators of a real breakout, man. But has this analysis changed? No, it's been the same. Same analysis over and over and over on Ethereum. But the ebbs and flows on the 4 hour, the daily, the monthly, it speaks volumes. Such high volume right here. Okay, So let's go to Binance Coin. I don't think we looked. Oh, we did look at Binance Coin. My bad, because that was really important. Tez is up 3% right now, dude. It's almost at $3. It's about to hit my alert. Holy crap! Let's go, chat.
Bruh.
I mean, $3 is the target, really, at this point, man. You're just now barely getting overbought. $3 seems extremely likely, I mean, with what it's doing right now. Holy crap. Only after backtesting the breakout, too, right? Isn't it cool how it broke out and said, no, let's backtest. Let's get some confirmation, market participants, first. And now let's go. Okay. But that's the only one. This is the star of this show of the new week right now, Tezos. Nothing else is running like this at this current time. I mean, I'm talking on the new week because like Link is down 1.1% right now. Of course, I could change what I'm saying. Like, okay, the new week's been going on for 26 minutes. Tezos is outperforming everything in this 26-minute period. Gorgeous, man. Huge range of trading between $3 and $2.29, right? The height, the low point. Live about an hour 20 minutes. Thanks for the 644 people tuned in. Thanks for the 238 likes. Really appreciate that. Yeah, if you're enjoying the coverage, or at least you're enjoying Tezos mooning, XLM breaking out, VeChain hitting huge levels, Link hitting the 1618, that is $7.27 or whatever it is. And that's the reason to hit the like button. Okay, let's go to Engine, the one that's just I almost want to vomit a little bit on it. It's sickening. It's like, what? It's still okay. I mean, do you understand what it's doing just again? It is still only making another higher low. It's about to be to a point where the Super Troopers, we've already made all the higher lows. We can't make any more higher lows, man. I literally wash my hands of Engine. I don't know what else it can even do at this point. How much? The momentum has already shifted. It can't shift anymore. What do I think will happen to Tezos when it hits 3? Historically, it normally reverses. Normally, it gets some price action above it. It holds on for a little bit. There's no confirmation. People start buying on that breakout without confirmation, and then it normally up thrusts and fails and falls right back below $3. That's what it's been doing historically. But hey, man, if you get any help maybe from Bitcoin, you could maybe this time break $3, confirm above it, hold it, and then run to the next resistance at $3.33 or so. Okay. Yeah, a laggard, JP. That's an understatement. On Ninja, I'm just getting tired of being tired. Good news is, like, you sold off a little bit. You're still right at that 17.5 cent area. Support, resistance from history. Already, showing like bullish convergence. Like you had a little bit of negative momentum, and maybe it can hold, and we start getting some follow-through price action here. We're gonna go positive again on the momentum, and that's what we want. That hidden divergence, whatever. Come on, dude. It's time. And if it fails, I don't care, because this is how you identify momentum shifting. The lows, the lower lows, the lowest lows, the prevailing trend being bullish, right? Coming down to make it just a scrub common retrace 382s, 50%, 618s, and then you start showing those bullish reversal patterns. It's got all the makings of a varsity athlete, but it is remaining what you could consider irrational longer than many people could maybe remain solvent. I can't take it anymore. What's up, Oscar, man? Thanks for the sub, dude. Glad to have you. So what's going on with the futures? Going back to it, second time in the stream. S&P, Dow Jones, both up about 0.25%. And they have, what did we say? There was a gap that will probably fill today. Oh my God, it's like you almost filled it. It's like almost like you did fill it. I think there's a little bit further to go. All right, that did not fill. So you think still that will fill. Same thing with the Dow Jones. NASDAQ futures top right now. Screw crude, man. Tech. Let's go, dude. I mean, it's not really tech, it's like, but the NASDAQ holds the tech that is driving the market. So 10,877. Y'all think Bitcoin will ever catch up to the NASDAQ, which is all-time highs and going, man? Here's Bitcoin futures, 93.30 right now. Meh. Big meh. We should do a straw poll on Engine at this point, dude, right? Keep some people awake. Pretty easy poll. Will Engine moon? Oh, there's Tezos. Tezos chat, session highs. It's like, will Engine finally moon off this pattern? Right? We finally catch a break. Let's finally go. Let's go back to Tezos because it's doing things. 3.6% up on the new day. $3 loons, man. Put a new one up. Still just barely overbought. Plenty of room to run. I know there's like a little high from May that you're at, or you're about to touch.
Possible bearish slightly on Litecoin 4 hour maybe. Sorry I'm late to your stream this afternoon, but if you haven't looked at it, would you mind checking it?
Yep. Thanks, Jacob T. Not Jacob Ree. Thank you, dude. Yep. So 294 up 4.13% and climbing, man. This thing is killing it right now. But this is what happens, Larry, when you break critical supports. You normally run to the next ones. While Bitcoin does nothing. Gross. We'll get Litecoin. Alright, we'll hear the beep if we see 298, 297 or whatever. Litecoin. Bearish Gartley. See what you said. 4 hour bearish Gartley. You'd probably be talking about X, A, B, C, D. It's a small pattern. I don't really like patterns that small. I think there's definitely some sort of new supply line right here. I think you guys just some price contraction. It looks almost identical, straight up identical to Ethereum, where it'd be like people would be saying, "Oh, those are head and shoulders, man. We're screwed." It's just not, man. It's not a head and shoulders. It's just kind of like that. There's not much, you know what it really was? It's just some consolidation after a breakout of a structure that is over 30 days large, right? The wedge slash channel breakout, and you are at the high to low 618 area. You're making a lower high right now, but you're not making lower lows, so still not over. I do think the Litecoin at Bitcoin, so I'm noticing like Litecoin and Ethereum and like Bitcoin Cash are all really synced up to Bitcoin now, more so than most other altcoins. Y'all noticing that? Like Ethereum can't do much of anything, nor can Litecoin without Bitcoin doing something. So this one, maybe more so than others, really is dependent on Bitcoin price action. Right? Isn't this Bitcoin light, man, or the silver of crypto? The propagandist would tell you. The Charlie Lees. So if Bitcoin does what it should do, at this point with the back test of the spring, like twice now, the hidden bullish divergence, the positive momentum, just now beginning, just starting right now, you think, yeah, Litecoin would see 47.16 in time. Look, you've had negative momentum for 72 hours, and you're showing a low about the same low with much lower levels of negative momentum. This kind of looks to me more like, oh, upside potential seems next like kind of Bitcoin because it's mimicking Bitcoin, right? What's up, Grub Man? Link alert, it's up 1%. Yeah, there it goes. I think I have an alert set up on it though, so if it actually starts going for real higher than it's ever been, then we'll hear a beep or something. Well, the good news is, Grubman, if that really is life, and we've somehow synced back up with equities, that's only good right now, because what the S&P 500 kind of told us on Friday, that it's bullishly engulfing on the daily. It's at its highest price since June 10th. It had been showing a sell wall at 31.53 and then had been showing consecutive higher lows, that ascending triangle-esque behavior. And with that being said, again, on that engulfing candle, it broke out on Friday. So that's good. That's all good price action. So if your theory is Bitcoin is now an equity, then it might have a good run with equities this week. Links at all-time highs? Are we sure? Why have I not gotten a beep yet? Let's go back to it. Yeah, it did achieve it. It just didn't quite get to that alert at 7:54. It's probably going to, though. All right, you got nothing going on right now. I mean, in terms of resistance, it's outer space, man. S&P's is called bots and nothing. Yeah, you get. Is it really big rise and fall of crypto this morning? That's not a big rise. I'm sorry. Bitcoin moving $100 to $150 is not a big move. That's nothing at all. That's right, Sam T. It's Monday morning in China, Asia. Apparently Tesla's in the S&P. Is it, man? So while the Qs have been going nuts. What's up, 6 dude? Good to see you. I'm doing okay. Yep. Dude, 6, man. We got merch for sale now. It's crazy. So there's Bitcoin 92.77. Selling off a little. It's pretty much at its lows of the new week right now. Tezos up 4.37%. Killing it. Nothing else doing anything like Tezos right now in terms of the new week. What's going on? That's so crazy, dude. Alright, remember, if you don't know, some atrocity is going on right now on YouTube. And so I'm just going to repeat what Brad said in the announcements on our Discord. So if you're part of our Discord, we try to announce when there are scams going on and try to protect you. I just want to make sure everyone is aware that YouTube has now allowed ads from the scam YouTube channels. And they had, completely failed to remove before. Now they're monetizing. These are predatory scams. They will not give you anything for free. Do not trust them. I'm probably preaching to the choir here, but you just never know, man. Maybe there's one person that was like, what? What happened, dude? Holy crap. Yeah, I'm stoned. It's really screwed up. I can't. I mean, like, I wonder how many times it's been reported. I wonder how many times people freaking reported these scams. It's hard to believe that they'd be up for very long at all. Futures still hanging around. Bitcoin futures 93.25. Big old nothing burger. 9 to 10 weeks long now. God. Of course they do, Mr. T. Of course. Any ad that you ever see, YouTube is getting about 45% of it, okay? That's their cut. On Super Chat, if you tip through Super Chat, they get 30% of what you tip me. That's why it's always preferred that one would tip through Stream Elements. The link's in the description below. But I think most of y'all know that. Just saying. Alright, so at this point, you're tipping Super Chat, you're actually supporting the platform that allows YouTube crypto ad scams. Whoa. Monkey ass. Ubi reported at least 7 of those scam ads today. Always shows up on your YouTube feed. You can't stop it. Yeah, they're asking for a class action lawsuit. Yeah. I mean, I don't know enough people, but still, it's Google. Tezos broke? Well, then why have I not gotten an alert? A new alert, right? No, Tezos is not broken out until it exceeds $3. And preferably exceeds $3 and holds above it for at least a day or two. Swisher, no, they don't. They actually don't take anything. Stream almost doesn't take anything. What are you talking about? And guess what? It doesn't matter what Ethereum is. If you're tipping me in crypto, we're going through Coinbase, and we just talked about how ridiculous Coinbase is on fees, transfer fees too. All right, man. Well, this is great. Link is on the cusp of continued glory and greatness. Only coming off of a mini sell-off to backtest the channel you broke out of, to show hidden bullish evidence, and now you're gone again on high volume. High volume. Link. Tezos, XLM is like Link in its own way. Not really a blue sky breakout or anything, but man, the 10-month large pattern, you've broken out of it, you backtested it, and now you've engulfed that backtest. That is so strong for XLM. 13.3 cents is like the target, the major target, assuming Bitcoin doesn't just crash. Yeah, Brad, no, dude, that's 2 days in a row I haven't been shadow banned. There's something going on. I can't even believe it, man. But really, this is the chart, man. This is the one way one should be looking at it. It's so important. So important here. 91.70 or so. You held it. You backtested it and held it again. And it is time for market participants to take the ball and run with it and build the positive momentum on higher prices on the markup based on history that has happened too many times. Too many effing times, dude. It's time to go. YouTube showed you 6 to 7 giveaway scam ads in the middle of the video. Francisco, that is, it's messed up. I don't know, like, it might require a huge, like, crypto influencer or something. There's no one pinging at Team YouTube, pinging Google or something, you know? Link 750. About 4 cents away from that beep. It's up almost 2% now. It's going, man. But you know now, it is Bitcoin's time. It's its turn. This is crazy. Absolute pandemonium on the link chart. So thank y'all again for tuning in for the weekly candle close stream, where we are watching a couple altcoins moon on the new week and the previous week. So
I can't wait to receive my Gartley t-shirt. Can I get a spin?
I guess, man. I'm hoping it doesn't land on Chug. I doubt it will land on Chug. For sure it won't land on Chug. Easy. Get wrecked, dude. Thank you for the 10. See you.
Bruh.
$7.48.5. It's absolutely amazing, man. Link is the Tesla in crypto right now. Yes, it is. I would say so, yeah. Why not? Just gotta wonder what I mean, 750 is psychological. There it is. 750 right there. 751, 752, 53. You just hit all-time highs. Well, you're about to. I don't know. You're about to. Good God. 6, you bought a shirt? Did you buy it recently? Because that's weird if you... Did you buy it today on stream while I was live? Because now I'm concerned. Because I've, you know, that alert box might be broken or something. What's up on the edge? Thanks for the sub, dude. Be careful. Why don't you step off that ledge you're on? Someone continue the lyrics, the song.
I'll take a spin. Come on, England.
Yeah, right, dude. Well, I mean, you can spin all you want. It's just not going to land on Chug. So I have to say, preemptively, get wrecked. Boom. Chuggy Chug face. He's probably lurking. He's now scared. Wrecked.
Bruh.
There's Link. That alert just went off. There it is. 758, 59, 760 chat. We are mooning on Link. The markup, the melt up continues. Witnessing historical gains on this asset. Come on, England. Come on, world of Link. 777 right there. Goodness gracious, chat. Repeating, of course. That's what Sam T tipped me. 7777. What's going on, man? And now we pull back some? IOTA getting a little love on the new week. Zcash maybe up 1%. Nothing else though, really.
Hype for Link. One more spin.
Alright, one more. We know that's just not going to happen. Hype for Link indeed. Pulling back. Safe. Boom. Destroyed.
Bruh.
CL Master, if that's the case, man, they're probably doing it. They're suppressing. Why would institutions suppress the price of Bitcoin after it's had a huge markup in price from 38.50, right? Why would an institution do that? You know why? They're suppressing the price to continue accumulating their position. They are the composite operator in the situation, according to you. Like, that's what you're saying to me. I mean, there's a reason why it gets manipulated and gets suppressed. Right? The, ascending triangles or, ranges. The composite man has his sell order set up. So each time the asset's price hits that sell wall, you clearly see on the order book, well, you're not breaking that anytime soon, so the buyers relent, the sellers come in, you drop again. Normally you make higher lows. That's what Bitcoin's actually been doing that. You can tell. And so when you make those lows, that same guy, that same person who's got that sell wall set up on those higher lows, they are also accumulating their position. So that's a good thing. That's not bad. That means, like, because if they don't have, like, if they're buying and stuff, right, and they don't have that sell wall set up, they're gonna miss out. Like, the huge move on Bitcoin to the upside, they're gonna miss out on it. So they don't want that. Sox owns you. I just told you how they suppress it. They have a huge sell wall set up at 99.50 to 10,000. That's how. You bought it like 10 minutes ago? Crap, man. That means it is broken. No wonder. Let me reset the catch and see if it... That's really disappointing. That's the first time it's bugged out since we started.
Spin, spin, spin. Time to chug. Come on, England.
I don't think so, 3 lines. This is the arrogant will, by the way. So I'm not being arrogant for jokes. No chug, dude. Get wrecked. In a positive way. Thank you, man.
Bruh.
$7.83, chat. All-time highs. $7.84, $85, $7.87. My God, this thing's up 7.39% right now. We're watching this thing moon.
Breaker, come in, or linker. We going to the moon, man. We might be seeing 10 cents as we discussed, man. Oh my God.
Matthew D, it's hard to not be going strong. Link's going strong. It's like carrying the entire stream. Thanks, Link.
Bruh.
Good God, man. Bitcoin's still 93.20 on futures. Yeah, it's moving as faster than I can count. Yeah, I'm an auctioneer. 788, 789 right now, chat. 790, chat.
Link about to touch $8. Spin for a link.
Bruh.
We'll spin for Link. Here you go, dude. But it's just not gonna happen. It may land on Link, but not Chug. Safe. Get wrecked, dude. Positively. Thank you, man. 120. What? Wait, I don't even know. How close are you to supplanting 3 lines of Session Top Jesus? Thought you were right there. It's empty, man. Oh my God.
Bruh.
Look here! Look, listen!
You almost... Did you not?
Sam
We hit
tipped
$8.
$22. Here is a tip because Link is going to hit $8 tonight.
That's pretty funny.
Are you sure you don't want to have a cold one? Spin 1.
I mean, I'll have a cold one if you can make magic happen, but I don't think you will. That was close, man. Real close. Sam T, we have achieved $8. The all-time high on Link now is $8 and 2.533 cents. So before the tip could even register, it happened. Okay, Larry. How much are people willing to pay for this? What a question, man. Is Link really worth $7.87, $8 right now? Well, God, I mean, you're $2 off that psychological resistance. If it's gonna happen, it might happen in crypto, and it might be Link. But no one's saying that this is an area to be buying. That'd be the dumbest thing probably ever to do, is buy Link right now at $8. Come on, dude. You had like a 20% day yesterday. You're up 7.5% on this day. Talking like 27% in less than 36 hours. What? Kelsey, it does. Yeah, we looked at it. I mean, break hook and go confirmation. You are above that major old sell wall. It's now support. You engulfed, I think yesterday or the day before. Crazy, dude. Jeez. Deep breaths, everyone. Insanity ensued.
Drink up, fella. Come on, England.
Only if it lands on check. I certainly will. I'm a man of my word, but destroyed, man. You must drink now. Spinner drinks. It's close, dude. But that's the way it works. 774, right? Big pullback. 25 cents. It was really 27 cents from its high. Lord. I don't know, man. It might cool off. See, Bitcoin's now at its lows of the week. 92.68. The new week, right? 56 minutes ago it opened. Oh no, it's dumping. It's not dumping. It's just selling off after hitting a psychological resistance. 800. That happens, Larry. We're in no man's land. I mean, it's like every 50 cents it becomes like a somewhat of a potential reversal area on Link. Anytime. And at any time we know a big close-in reverse candle could occur. You're very overbought on the 4-hour right now, sitting at 86. That's starting to get to Chernobyl levels, right? But it's still up there. Who is Larry and why does he keep getting wrecked? Larry, what is it? Larry Sellers? That's his last name. This is what happens, Larry. Alright, so S&P and Dow Jones futures rising a little bit. NASDAQ as well. Bitcoin's just dead, dude. It's dead. Well, what I really like about the old Bitcoin chart, and I'll add another alert, right above all-time highs. It's hard to get off this chart, right?
This is crazy. Spin.
It's crazy, but you're not going to land on Chug, despite how crazy it is. Destroyed. Thank you, Scuba Steve. You'll add it like right there. Let me augment this too. Imagine, chat, what Link could do if Bitcoin like became unleashed. What if it actually respected the TA, the price action correlation to trend lines? What if Bitcoin respected it this time? And what could that do for Litecoin, Ethereum, all the other altcoins, man? Alright, I got the alert set up. Crap, I didn't change it. Oh well. Alright, this is what I'm talking about. It's like this 9160, 70, whatever. It's like, why? And a higher low. Another higher freaking low, man. It's just like low, lower low, lowest low, then higher low, higher low, higher low. It's time, dude. It's definitely time for Bitcoin. If it's going to respect history. The way it's every time respected this support resistance, the next move's up, not down. Bitcoin is for boomers. That's the first time I think I've ever seen that posted textually. Does anyone hear this? Oh yeah, remember the poll? It's about engine. You know, they always are about the S&P or Bitcoin or something. What about some S-coin that's not had its time in the sun yet? Well, it did, just not recently. Go cast your vote in that poll. Really, dude. Only 31 votes. Poverty levels of voter turnout. Come on, dude. Man, NASDAQ getting close, dude. The NASDAQ's getting close to its highs of the day. It's up 0.51%. All right, dude. Money printer go burr. Good stuff, Luke Perry, man. It looks, Tezos is good, but it's up 4.5%. It's near its highs of the day. Link's at 803, man. We're back at all time. We got to get back here, dude. 805 right there. All-time highs on Link now is $8.12.48. Continuing to destroy all bears in its wake. Bitcoin for boomers would be great for merchandise. Yeah, dude. Yeah, because now, man. Because Link, dude. You just don't understand. Link, here comes the... Y'all remember early 2018? Mid to 2018? Or even 2017? This S-Coin, all-time highs. This S-Coin is going to replace Bitcoin. Like, and it's all unironic. They're like not kidding. Link is going to actually overtake Bitcoin. No kappas. $8.22, all-time highs. We keep going, chat. We ain't stopping, it seems. Link to the US dollar. Yeah.
Yeah.
Are you 700 not entertained by this price action that keeps hitting all-time highs? $8.31.5. Every time we're breathing, chat, we're seeing all-time highs on Link. This thing's blue sky breakout. This is what happens, Larry. Three lines. Have you spilt your beer? Have you just knocked your beer over in excitement? Euphoria. $8.44. All-time highs again. $8.50's the next one, and then $9. This is so odd. No, this is what happens when you spend an entire year range bound between like $1.50 and $5, and when you finally break $5, psychologically what happens? What happened when Bitcoin broke $1,000, $2,000? What happened when Bitcoin broke $5,000? It broke to $10,000 like nothing. What happened when Bitcoin broke 10K? It went to 20K. Boom. Real fast. This is what happens, Larry. No, I agree, Fishhead. Yeah, when the pullback happens, when the rug gets pulled, ... Sure. But, you know, and the question is, when will the close and reverse button be pressed by the ones driving this, pushing this up, creating the FOMO, the euphoria, the insanity? Yeah, Cardano's starting to move now, 2.86% up. And sorry, Three Lines and Scuba Steve, it seems like y'all given up, right? You just knew you weren't going to get the check. See, you went in thinking you were going to lose the wheel, okay? The same team, man. Oh my God, hop in the chat. Let's go, dude.
Look here.
Sam T tipped $100. Spin for XRP. Get wrecked, Mitch.
All right, I'll spin. But I'm telling you, it's just not going to end the way you think it is, man. Destroyed.
Chug for Link.
Here it is, Three Line. This one's for you. It's just not happening, Larry. Sorry. It's too easy, man. Too easy to not land on Chug. I had foreseen it because it's the arrogant wheel. All right. Wow. Big ups. The friggin' Sam T coming in. He's now the session top Jesus again. He has overtaken Three Lines. $223.97 up there. Wow. Let's go, dude. So all-time highs on Link is $8.45. Okay, no higher. You'd think $8.50 before anything really crazy happens. I mean, you'd think $8.50's touched and we majorly reverse, or we break $8.50, we go to $8.75 to $9, man. There's nothing, and you talk about fib extensions, there's nothing until $10.84, but we know $10. The major psychological resistance, dude. All right. What's up, Michael M? Yanni says all in on Link at $8.50. Oh my God, $8.40. Here we go. We're about to be there, man. Come on. There's all-time highs again. every time we breathe, chat. Breathe it in. Remember, we've already surpassed June 18th, which is 618. We said, wouldn't that be maybe around the time when 2020 turns things around? Well, for Link it did. What's been going on since 618 for Link? 618. Link was at $4. $4 and change. $4.08. The golden retrace of 2020. See ya. I like it, dude. I like it a lot. Some dude just went all in at $8 for real. Wow, dude. Well, good luck to him, because it's not going to end well. Because he can even, I mean, he has no plan, right? You're buying at $8, $8+ lets you know that that person doesn't have a trading plan. They don't practice proper risk to reward. Position sizing is probably really bad too. And it might go up $9 or something, but they're not going to have a plan. So they're not going to really know when to sell. So then everything just dumps on their head and you're way below $8 by tomorrow or something, right? Link is jumping ahead of Litecoin in market cap. Bob D, that's pretty nuts. Link's been a big old wet fart for the past 2 years, you know that. Well, I don't know, man. It did have a really good 2019, or at least the first half of 2019. It's been trash ever since its halvening happened last summer. Awful, dude. Let's pull it up. Coin market cap, the ironic coin market cap pull up. Hold on. What? That's weird. Alright, let me pull it up. Oh no, dude. CoinMarketCap's got its own chat now. No thanks. Where is it? Oh wow. So look at this. 2.885 billion market cap on Chainlink, Litecoin. Barely, I mean, that's tough though, man, right? You know, 33% in 2 days or so. How is it gonna, Litecoin needs to dump, probably more so than Chainlink needs to pump. Push it down, man. And Binance Coin's going too, right? It's on the precipice of a major breakout on the weekly Link. So that could be pushing up soon. Tether still number 3. Get wrecked, XRP. And pulling back a bit. Yeah, dude. At any time now. Like, it shouldn't be surprising we see a big red candle on Link. What's up, Megan Moros? Good to see you. Are you how's Long Island? How's New York? I hear that there are 300 plus people a day permanently moving out of the city of New York because of the civil unrest. How's it going for you? Tezos just freaked someone out, or freaked everyone out? Oh yeah, it pulled back. It's only up 1.8% now. Yep, that happens. When you get impulse candles, something they just pull back, man. Bitcoin's doing nothing though, 92.79, which is, I guess, ideal conditions for these altcoins. Man, these altcoins love Bitcoin being flat. What's up, Dominique? You're selling your house and moving to Vermont? Oh my God, Chad, do you hear that? We have like one of our own community members that is just done with New York. I mean, it's bad. All major metropolitan areas, or a lot of them, are doing terrible, man. So if you live in the suburbs, man, maybe hold off on selling your house, because it's going to keep going up in value as people continue to exodus. It's not just New York where people are exodusing. Essex Hammer says he's in Long Island and it's all good here. Really? All right. Oh, the music again? What? All right.
I put you on and you give me great news on Chainlink. Holding it down in NYC, baby. This Heineken is for you, bruh.
Is that a joint?
Thank you, David S. for the 420. Glad to hear it. Some people are having a good experience, or at least holding it down. Because I really don't know at this point. You'd say all this shall soon come to pass, right? This civil unrest, the rioting, the fighting, but you realize like what's going on, right? I mean, there's a presidential election coming up in November. What's going to stop what's going on right now? What will stop this? And what happens if the person that is president right now gets reelected? What kind of insanity will occur? I don't think things are going to be getting better anytime soon for these metropolitan areas. It just doesn't make sense logistically on how or why it would get better, right? Yeah, election's going to be a huge mess. It is, Sam T. Correct. Ideological war. True Blues, that's very real. But it might be worse. It could be worse. But I'm not one to be going into it on like, oh, what side's right or wrong. I mean, I think we know, but again, this is a TA show. But I mean, these are things that are affecting local economies. So it's definitely tied in with finance in a way, right? Dogecoin mooning? Can someone, before I go to that chart, or if I was gonna go to that chart, can someone tell me if that's fake news? Sounds like fake news. Doge is pumping, really? Or mooning? You know, moon, the requirement for moon is like breaking your previous major discernible peak on the daily. That would be considered you going to moon. I don't think it's done that. Fake news. There you go. See? Bissell, be careful, man. I have no idea who Kanye is. Kanye 2020. Who's that, chat? Kanye? TikTok investors, dude. God, I can't wait till TikTok gets banned in the West. It's just data mining for the communist Chinese government. That's all it is. Literally it. Still above $8 on Link, if you can even believe it anymore. 820. Yeah, let's go to Cardano for a second. I'll add an alert, you know, if we see all-time highs again, we'll hear it. But Cardano's literally doing things. It's like that money, all that money in Tezos is like pulled out and went straight into ADA or something. Like redistribution of crypto wealth right there. Hold on, letting it. Oh, it's Kanye. Oh, okay, dude. I had no idea who you were talking about, man. Oh. Cardano, man. Well, once it broke that little supply line, hidden bullish divergence, supply line broken, it's attempting its rally now. So what happens, Larry? You have big markups, you correct some, make common retraces, and you run again. You just saw your first level of positive momentum since July 9th. So that's 72 hours, just like a lot of the other altcoins. And the question now is it going to make a double top, a lower high, or a higher high? Good question, man. I would think, man, where you are on Cardano, there's no real resistance. Like the major next level of resistance on Cardano is like 16 cents. Which sounds crazy now, and it sounds insane, but how do market participants, you know, have big major reversals with other big market participants? How do they come to a consensus in the middle of nowhere? I mean, fib extension is all you got, and it has, for now, played out really well for the fib extension, the high here to the crash low, 1272 and no higher. You see the daily Traders have never settled up above that 13.129 cents. So I guess you'd say you break this, you're going to 14.4 cents, but really the 1618, the golden mean ratio, the link is already exceeded. The golden mean ratio for Cardano is, you can't even see it because it's so perfectly lined up with that overhead resistance from July of 2018. You broke a range, man. You did it. Thank y'all for all being here. Seriously. 3 lines, man. We're good.
Bruh.
Add a link.
I'm out of link. Pigs get slaughtered. Chug. Come on, England.
Come on, England. You should be saying, come on, wheel. And you've turned my lights out, it seems. Sorry, dude. No chug. No chug. Should have split those up, right, man? Then you could add 2 wheel spins. But so thanks, dude, and congratulations on your sick fat gains. Real. Are you taking profit at $8? Nothing to be ashamed of. Nothing weird about it. I mean, it could keep going, but you just don't have any idea when you're this high, when you're this overbought, 87 on the RSI on the 4 hour. It's like, when will that close and reverse button be pushed by the major players that are driving this market? Yeah, be sure if you are not a part of our Discord, you really want to join it. We got 6,200 plus members in it, and it's very, very active. And that is where the conversation continues when this live stream inevitably ends. And Brad just posted the link to the Discord. I will continue. I will also post the link to the Discord. There it is. Join us. Say hi in general chat, whatever. And be sure to, wow, look at this. I'm kind of surprised here by the poll. Will Engine finally moon on this pattern? Only 53 people, well, it's really 55% of the voters here think it will play out. That's crazy. I mean, it seems so nice of a setup. Thank you, Aaron, for the sub. Good to see you, man. Much love. Join the Discord. But dang, dude. There's not much confidence in this room for Engine. Wow. Alright. That's cool. It's good to see. Just what y'all think.
Hey Mitch, can you check RSR/USDT for me again? I noticed the daily bearish divergence at the all-time highs a few days ago and waited patiently. Once it reached 0.0074, I bought a decent sized bag. Do you think it can go back to 0.0052 on the weekly?
Oh, what a reversal. Wow, dude. Am I crazy here? It like reversed. This is the bearish butterfly that hit the PCZ between the 1272 and the 1618, you know, almost at the 1414. It's almost there. I mean, you're right back at this now. You're making a high. You're making the same high, but it's, see, the thing is, you're not overbought.
So, about that missing merge, the maximum effective range of an excuse is 0 meters. Since there isn't a push-ups camera yet, let's go spin Chug Connect. Smile.
Dude, I brought this up earlier in the stream. You might not have been here. Get wrecked, dude. Nope, no Chug. My power was out for over 4 hours today of a severe thunderstorm that came through, and when it came up, it was like, all right, I need to go live because we need to get this going. I'm already an hour and 20 minutes late as it was. So yeah, I got thwarted, completely thwarted. So, but yeah, we spun. That merch will be up ASAP. I mean, how is that? It's not an excuse, but it's real. It's just reality. So thanks, man. Scuba Steve, tip jar's full. Alright, I'll put on sunglasses then, man. Is this what you want, dude? You want some sunglasses, dude? Hey, what's up, man? I'm much cooler now. I got my plaid shirt on and my aviators. Perfect. Not much else going on right now. Little movement on Zcash. But to go back to reserve rights, see what you were saying. Thanks for the 734 people here watching one or two altcoins just go in ape ass. What were you saying? Notice daily bearish divergence. See, the thing is, though, it's like daily bearish divergence isn't mature. You just are continuing to build positive momentum. And you had a nice retrace. And that's like target area, right? Like, if you're in a major uptrend, you get a pattern like that, it might just be an area where people go long, right?
Bruh.
My vote's on a toast merch G. Stop loafing around and spin that wheel, Mitch. Cheers.
What's up, Baker, man? Thanks for the elite contribution. 30, that is the Neo in the jar. Well, not in the jar. Seems like it fell out of the jar. Alright, here's your arrogant spin that will never land on chug for the rest of your life here. Destroyed. Absolutely wrecked. Thank you, man. Oh my god, Link's dumping, dude.
Bruh.
Yeah, it's below $8. 7 Lines has secured his profit. He didn't care. He's just hanging out, having a good time, drinking a pint. Waiting for this whole thing to blow over. So you're also, let's see, private wins. Yeah, I think you can go back to 5-2. I don't know, man. I gave it the old college try on the reversal, right? And it's pivoted to make a higher low. Look at this hidden bullish divergence right here, dude, you know? Right, a low, a much higher low. Very well established hidden bullish divergence there, right? It's rallied. 4 hour, but daily, let's see. That's tough, dude. It's real tough. Parabola. I mean, 1618. I just don't know, like, you know, from the all-time high from May 2019 to the lowest low of all time. I mean, you got the 161. You're at the gold mean ratio. You'd think, like, yeah, like, this would be perfect, but it's an S coin that's illiquid. I have no idea if reserve rights even. Do the market participants that run this show even look at Fibonacci here?
I'll put in $10 to play this county fair game. Spin a wheel and chug
County fair.
size bear.
Bear. Thanks, dude. Bit boss. All right, you talking about the game that just isn't gonna go your way? Yeah, dude. I'm just spraying some. What is it? Spraying Pam all over the glasses here. All right, y'all, come on down. Play the wheel spin game. Like Joe Dirt. Just put on a mullet filter. So yeah, the engine pull. It's like extremely disheartening. It's like the momentum is shifted. We can't shift momentum any more than we are now. I mean, like, the next move should be just the way the price action is. The next move should just be like, burp. At this point, unless Bitcoin crashes, this should happen, Larry. If TA's to be respected, IMO. That's right, I'm a carny in this situation. That's what it's called. Yes. Such a scam, dude. You're heavily invested in RSR, dude. Should you sell? Logical levels for reversals are golden mean ratios. But is this logical, man? Let me hide a bunch of this. Make it only visible hourly. Hold on. Give me a sec. Just going nuts, dude. So you got this like upslipping resistance now that it could run to, right? It could run up and test that at like 9.38 or 9.3 tenths of 1 cent, right? That's right. Now you just got this stuff going on. Oh, it's almost just like an upsloping channel. It's almost like not even a wedge at this point. Definitely not a wedge because there are not enough touch points. So, oh my god. Yeah, it's really tough, man, up here. Because I don't know, the float, I don't know, like, you've already broken out. 1 cent is a psychological resistance, technically, on this. You're getting closer and closer to it. Yeah, I mean, divergence is there, but now the positive momentum is building again. Dude, Rubik's Cube on some of these S coins, okay? Just because I don't know, like, what cycle. It seems like the altcoins are in some kind of bullish cycle. Especially the lesser thans. No idea, dude. It's starting to pivot again on the RSI.
The moon helmet plus the full tip jar, of course. Spin. Come on, bank balance.
Well, let's go, dude. Let's go. 3 lines, here it is. Yes. Psh, try again. Thanks so much for playing. We're carnies here or something, right? Thank you, dude. 3 lines. Should be catching up to Sam T soon. Or maybe not. He dropped that C note. Kind of took it away in Session Top Jesus. Oh, dang, Ricardo, man. Sorry that you're 2 hours, 16 minutes late. We've looked at VeChain and Cardano and given thoughts on them. You can rewind. There's DVR capability. It's in a minute he provided.
Is that a joint?
Oh, David S, man. What's up, dude?
Here's another round of Heineken because I'm so grateful of your service. Year of the Metal Rat finally shining financial success. The guy in NYC. Let's go.
David S, man. Thanks so much, man, for the 840 on the day. The 2 Heinekens. Dang. If that's how much a Heineken costs in New York, dude. No wonder people are leaving. And it's not because of Corona. It's not because of rioting, civil unrest. It's because beer prices are too dang high. Thanks, man. $4.20 for a beer. I mean, I guess that's real. I guess that's kind of in line with life now. You can expect the price, the cost of goods to continue to accelerate. Probably the pace will keep going. The pace will start growing the way, you know, the unlimited money printing is happening, right? It's rigged, man. It's not. If you watch the stream and know, on other streams, it's not rigged. Sometimes it lands back to back. Sometimes it lands on the first spin. And then sometimes it doesn't. Eternal, that's literally based on nothing, dude. You're just talking. You're just saying things with no evidence at all. That's like, what? Just because if Bitcoin dumped tomorrow, it's not going to be because of anything you just said, dude. That doesn't make any sense. Oh, and S-Coin's pumping because it had a technical breakout of $5. It had been consolidating there for 365 days. So because it had that breakout, Bitcoin's going to crash tomorrow. Like, really, dude? Not an argument at all. 29 more likes till what? 300? 300 likes? Oh. 30 more likes, or 29 more likes until 400. Holy crap. Thank y'all. No idea, Tool Dog. But the thought is, I mean, like, the theory still was, I mean, talking months ago, like, yeah, maybe the reflexive rally starts and it could just run until Q2 earnings come out and we start seeing more data, right? That and earnings season is here, right? We're going to have companies that are going to start reporting in masses the next few weeks. So it could definitely shift the market to the downside. Who knows? But we know if it does, the Federal Reserve's just there, just waiting to just start shooting more money into the entire market. Tell the lurkers to pump the likes. Seems like you just did, Taylor. $7 for a bumbleberry in Pittsburgh. Time to move, Jurgen. I don't know, man. Beer price is $7 per beer. Like, what? That can't be real. $6 per beer in Massachusetts. Yeah, dude, private ones, I wish I could tell you more, man. It's like, you'd think that the variables are there for a reversal, but it's pivoting. The 4-hour bullish indicator performing very well. I mean, bulls seem kind of still in charge a little bit. You're in no man's land right now. I mean, you're literally, I mean, talking the price right now is touching, and no higher, no lower, the gold mean ratio. So you think, yeah, right? Logically thinking that could reverse here, maybe double topping or something. But at the same time, you know, it could always go with the 1618 fib extension from this pattern. I guess that's, I mean, that's here. You start reversing here, that's when you would show some class B bearish divergence. Just hadn't happened, man. This is it's a tough one. Tezos climbing back, right? After a massive pullback, it's still only 10 cents away from that major resistance. A beer in Bama? When's the last time I went to a bar and actually bought a beer? I don't know, man. Probably like $4. Yeah, like $4 maybe, $3.50 to $4. It's not bad. Nothing like what you're experiencing. But, you know, at the same time, you'll get all these other amenities in your cities that I don't get, right? All right, man. I don't know. I guess the hype has cooled down a little bit, but Zcash is pumping like crazy right now. 6.5% up. Yup. Look what happened, Larry. Look what's happened, Larry, on Zcash. Okay, 6.6% right now. It has broken. All right, remember we looked at Ethereum, June 26 high, 2019. You broke that. You broke that mid-June, and look what's happened. A supply line broken. Where you are now, seems like the next target on Zcash is $74. Yeah, dude, the next target on Zcash right now is $74. Just letting you know, man. I mean, this thing has broken out and there's no resistance above you. I mean, really major resistance above you at all until like 74 bucks. Okay. You're not even overbought right now. I'm going, dude. $71, 50% retrace, $83, 618. Those would be targets too. For just like, you know, someone trading a breakout of like a dragon-esque pattern. Yeah, probably once. Sure, man. Hey, what's up, JD? Man, how you doing, dude? Oh, Adam? What about Theta, you say? Probably.
Hey Mitch, last time we went over estimate pumped. Can you look at Theta? Is this a giant descending triangle breakout or what?
Looks like Momo shifting a lot. Very nice, dude. Theta. Had a deep retrace. I'm surprised you never tested. You got close though, man, on Theta. February 13th, 2020. You almost got there. Dang. So yeah, I mean, I don't know. It was more like descending triangle, maybe just a down sloping structure after a huge markdown correction. So that supply line was broken and then back tested as support. And when you back tested that old supply line as support, what happened? On the back test, you got a very strong signal of impending price action continuation the upside with hidden bullish divergence. Many other altcoins have seen that. Some have played out very well. Some have still yet to play out. But your issue now is, the most recent event is, you're now maybe making a little bit of bearish divergence in the 4-hour MACD on the top side, right? So what I think though, it's happening, really could happen here. Go from your high to your low. You're now achieving a 23% retrace. So this is identifying the fact that it's a valid swing low. So this should go, and probably on this retrace, it should run, assuming Bitcoin doesn't crash, between 34.4 cents to 43.8 cents. This is where a major reversal of the downside could occur. All right, this is very, very shallow retrace. You'd think, yeah, you sell off a little bit of this, you know, make a higher low again, or come down to 21 cents and eventually find your way up here. where that reversal occurs. Golden zone, dude. The golden zone. These are moderate retraces. This is a very shallow retrace. It is uncommon for assets to have major reversals at 236s. And if they do, it is just testament to how little demand there is, right? If it dumps here. Okay? Up here, man. But doesn't that make sense, though? Yeah, man, I think it makes a little sense, right? You're saying something like this. Just as easily, you could have said a descending broadening wedge. Like that. Partial decline, I guess, right? It's not really a big deal what it is or what you call it. Just, this is the most important supply line that was created. You broke it, backtest. So, yeah, again, up here, man. 34 to 43 cents might be where it runs and then has a major reversal there, okay, on the attempted rally of this huge markup.
Bruh.
There you go, dude. NYC, what are you talking about? Why are you being shadow banned? Are you even? I don't think you are. Property taxes on average, 3-bed house is around $12,000 a year. Oh yeah, dude, it's substantially lower. What do you want to look at, Matthew D? Yeah. Supply line broken. Critical 1.7 cents. Was back tested. Held. And now you're going again. What of this? It's like ascending triangle behavior right now. Right? Sell wall. And accumulation. Ascending triangle on DGB, the US dollar. How about that, man? After holding
Thanks,
strong
bro.
support.
0.030000088 ETH.
Bruh.
Taylor, man, thanks for the $7.26 of Ethereum, man. Much love. So that's great, man. You know, this is exactly, okay, look at me, Larry. This is exactly what VeChain did before it went to absolute moon. My God, dude. VeChain did the same thing. Now, you know, VeChain had a much more significant, much longer time inside of its structure than this, but the price action at its old resistance is identical. Identical. So if it breaks it, measure move, which could go much higher than this, is 3.188 cents. Wow, that's pretty nice markup. If you get it. DGB. Oh yeah, dude. Good eye, Matthew D, man. Matthew D's power grows daily. TMT, yeah, maybe VeChain's moving. It could, man. It could. A lot of things are starting. I mean, Zcash now up 7.21%. Cardano's now up 4%. Tezos up 3.42%. Haven't moved much, and most of the rest, the altcoins aren't doing much anything either. Very good. Link's still hanging around $7.90. We've been live now 2 hours, 29 minutes, man.
Bruh.
It's been a minute. Whew. Can you hear the music? It's a really good song. Hey, Bitcoin just got back to 9,300, chat. Let's celebrate. It moved $5, man. Cardano FOBO coming. Well, the fact is, where we are, I don't know why Cardano's not going to see 16 cents. It doesn't make sense. I don't know why XLM wouldn't see 13.3 cents. It just doesn't make sense to me. There's no like supply levels. There's no areas where market participants would be, or their bots would sell. It just doesn't. The only way that happens is if Bitcoin dumps hard and fast. Okay, the velocity of selling is insane, right? Bueller. All right, Wayne, I'll give it a shot. Brian, we'll see, man. We'll see if it gets there. I really need help from Bitcoin, and I think right at this point, Bitcoin could give help soon, based on the price action, what it's done. Good luck, Zcash is beautiful. We'll see at $71, sir. $74, the overhead resistance, but we'll respect the 50%. Zcash will see at 71. Cheers. Beautiful. It's gorgeous, dude. Don't you forget it, man. What we've done, and it's now even stronger than yesterday. Because yesterday was, hey, we tested it, nice. Nice. But now it's like after bouncing off of it, you kind of like back tested it again. Like barely, just barely touched it. And what'd you do? Like the local low is actually higher than the previous local low. I'm talking mini local lows here, dude. And these local lows are higher than these local lows. Are we just ignoring that now? We're ignoring the trend line that's been regarded and respected over and over and over since it was manufactured in 2019. Look, it was manufactured May 30th, 2019. Look what's happened. July 16th, huge markup after testing it. Second time, July 2019. Again, another July, huge markup. So we're above it now, but we're not. We're no longer below it. So if the TA is to be respected here, if the positive momentum is to build, the next move is up, not down. Sorry, I mean, like, whatever. If it fails, it fails. That's the way TA works sometimes. But this is very subtle, quiet stuff that most people are gonna miss. They're not gonna just say it, man. We're just calling it how we see it. Ricardo, no, I don't think that. No. What's up? What's up, Happens Larry? What's up, Happens Larry? There we go. Perfect. Yeah, Matthew D. That should be. I mean, that's like what's kind of implied with this price action. Very nice, Jacob G. Good news to hear. Not shadow banned 2 days in a row, man. 2 streams in a row. That's like a record for 2020. Crazy. I think AT&T might be the best, right, Marlon? If we're talking about assets we're talking about equities, or we're talking about the chart. We look at AT&T yesterday. It looks maybe amazing, unless I'm mistaking it with something else that looked amazing. It's true. Yeah, if Bitcoin was to see 99.50 to 10K again, we would have ourselves a confirmed partial decline on a pattern that is 10 months large. It would be pulling an XLM. Yep. We could look at that. Your weekly. Here it is. You see, at this point, I think if you do see that 10,400 level again, at least on Binance, this chart, it's a partial decline confirmed. That means there's going to be a 70% chance of a breakout to the upside if we ever see this again. Yup. Right angled and descending broadening formation is very, very real here. What's up, fish face? Hi, you okay? Do we look at ZRX? Nah. That thing though could be primed. Could also be set up for much higher prices if it can break out. It's so close. It really has been absorbing. I think buyers have been absorbing supply for like a month now on ZRX, maybe longer. Down 2.7% on this day, on this new week. Jeez. Let's look at this, man. Maybe on the weekly with ZRX. It's like the same thing. Look at ZRX on the weekly. Does anyone see this? It's a right-angled and descending broadening formation, just like XLM, just like Bitcoin. But the difference between this and Bitcoin is it's broken out and it's back tested. That old cell wall resistance of the structure has support and is still above it. Extremely good, man. Well, you want to know 100% measured move of this, right? I mean, really? It's insane. It's an insane, and it makes sense because the historical context looking left. No resistance up there. Because on the way down, it was stupid. It was fast. 100% measured move of ZRX. Totally makes sense. 65.55 cents. Yup, it's the size of the structure from the breakout. So you stay above this long enough. I think that's very, very feasible. Yep. Okay. What's up, South Beach Trader? Glad to have you. Welcome to the community, man. Please be sure to join the Discord if you want to keep the conversation when the stream ends, man. The stream that's been live for 2 hours, 40 minutes. Trying to get really hungry. I think y'all know I'm pretty deep into a fast. Goodness gracious. Thanks for the 665 still here. Thanks for the 405 likes. We got 15 more likes till Elon Musk. That's easily obtainable, right? There's South Beach Trader. Typing in the chat. Good to see you, man. Really. How'd you find me, by the way? What did you do? Did you type anything? Was it on your recommended? Just always curious to know with new subs, right? XLM Stellar Lumens in the chat. Wow. Hi, dude. You look great on the chart. You looking like a snack. Have we looked at BNB? Yeah, we looked at BNB really early in the stream. And it has a breakout, but it's just it's kind of pulling a ZRX a little bit, I guess. Because it's broken out, but it hasn't really bounced much off the breakout. Came up on your page. Awesome, dude. Really? IBO's Ron PC? Well, that's cool, dude. Well, thanks for the consideration. Appreciate it, dude. Chris Richard, any Grateful Dead today? Probably not, man. Probably not. We'll play some Grateful Dead when we start mooning. When we start seeing that partial decline come to be around 10K. Or it's really 10,400. Yeah. I said we'd do the Bitcoin night if we hit 10,550 again, I think. And then it was like at 15,000. If Bitcoin ever saw $15,000, I'd be doing a shirtless stream. Okay, so
Spin. And then can you do an analysis of SPX old supply line and where we're at now? Thanks.
Sure. Thanks, Matthew D, for the 1111. Leroy. Sorry, dude. Another no chug. SPX. Can't wait to see what happens at the opening bell. It's earnings week, dude. So Monka S. Monka freaking S. Major hidden bearish divergence if it eventually starts reversing, but what were you saying? What were you saying, Larry? Old supply line and where we're at now. Old supply line was down sloping. You broke that like early July, but talking about like that overhead resistance, you're above it. You'll probably by tomorrow fill the gap that it looked like you filled it on Friday, but if you scale in, you can see that you technically didn't fill the gap. That's probably coming tomorrow or Tuesday. But the fact is, like, you've held like it was resistance, and then it became support, I guess. You might always come and back test it for real before going again, but this isn't a bad thing. This is good accumulation with a sell wall, and that sell wall is broken. You're above the sell wall with confirmation close on the daily. The bullish engulfing candle. Positive momentum's just beginning to build. Could go much higher. I'm just saying, man. You just got to be the one variable is earnings. How is that going to affect the price of many assets? 2018 supply line. '18 supply line. '18 resistance, you talking about the overhead resistance, dude? Right here? Is that what you're asking? Because we never touched it. Right, never touched it. But we did, off this July 2019 high. Sold off and you back tested it as support, making a higher low. And here we go. So Todd, I don't understand what you mean, but supply lines normally the down sloping, right? The geometrical trend lines. They're horizontal. You call them horizontal line resistances, or you can call them overhead resistances or historical overhead resistances, right? Between 2018 and now, just give me a chart. Just post the chart on Patreon or something. Line between 2018 and now. It really isn't translating for me. Just post it and I'll look at it. Make haste or be destroyed, I think. Let's go to the futures real quick while we wait. Futures still climbing a little bit. Man, looking real good. S&P and Dow Jones futures up 0.5%. Nasdaq's up 0.5%. Bitcoin is up 0.6%. Really, bottom right of your screen. That's 93.30. Really hasn't moved an inch since I started the stream. Really. I don't know. I guess he's not going to do it. He's on strike. Draw a line between January 2019. January of 2018. January of 2018. Draw a line between it. Are you talking about anchoring here and then here? I mean, what is that? It's up here, dude. It's way up here, right? Who cares? There's no point even doing that right now. You're pinging me now? Oh, I don't know, man. Yeah, sure. He's just, I don't really know. More data. But yeah, okay. He's just showing this. He's just doing a high, then the higher high. Then you had the insane FOMO crap, the crash, and now you're back above it. And he's just showing we're trying to hold it as support now. Okay, cool. Hold that as support, and you could be kings. All right, time for a huge markup. We will see with earnings. Good stuff, man. Bitcoin's still over the creek, at least the non-augmented creek. This implies higher prices next, not lower on Bitcoin. The higher lows are there. You're holding 91.50, 91.70, 80, whatever. Just wish I knew what else to say about this. The price action's good on Bitcoin, not bad. It's not bad. All I'm saying is this. Alright, man. I think I'm gonna get some dinner now. Break my fast. Wow, what a stream it's been. With altcoins, some of them, a few of them going absolutely insane. You just gotta wonder, when are the other ones gonna start mooning? Some are set up for much higher prices. Big time. So yeah, if you enjoyed this stream at all, hit that like button, that bell, that sub, join the Discord. Let's see what happens tomorrow with equities. It does seem like the equities should be going higher based on Friday's close, but the world we live in is full of uncertainty and certainly probabilities. So really appreciate, man. It's like all the support y'all showed today is staggering. Look at that jar, man. So grateful. Best community out there. I freaking love y'all. I'll be back. And we really are thinking on this price action. Next time you see me, it could be higher prices. But I'll be back. Till next time, respect the TA.
robot. I like robots. I have a robot vagina. Adios, turd nuggets.
V-Chain doing things.